what a great gift to be, despite all of the shit and all of the horrible things that are happening, what a great and wonderful time to be doing work and doing creative work and engaging with and talking to, right? Like, I mean, we're talking on this podcast that anyone can listen to. Like, that is not something that was accessible or available. There were all of these toll booths to content creation for so long. Somebody had to tell you, hey, your show or your topic or your conversation is worthy of airtime. And that's not the case anymore. My God, like, what? That is beautiful. But like, what do we do with that? Like, what do we do with that? I think about my dad who, you know, he passed away many years ago in the early 2000s. And, you know, he was a musician, and I was just listening to his record this weekend because he made actual records, like not novelty records where it's like, oh, cute, let's record it on the record. Like, no, that was the only way to do it. And he had to go through a record label, and they said which songs he could put on. And, you know, I was just talking with my brother about this a couple weeks ago. Like, could you imagine what he would have done with this? Just put a song on Spotify. Go for it. Like,
yeah,
what? That's wild, right? How many of us have a song or a book or a blog post or a podcast or a something, and like, why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you making it? Who told you couldn't do it? No one is blocking you. You are blocking yourself. Like, I'm talking to myself right now, right? As I say that.
Yes, exactly.
Then again, dinner has to be on the table at 5 and the dishes need to get done. And, you know, so-and-so's I got to pick up a saxophone today. Like, there's just, life goes on. And so it's like, how do we balance it? How do we make time for the things that we want to make time for? Because there is time for the things that we make time for, but it is a choice. And we can listen to the external things, right? It's like the Eisenhower matrix. Have you seen that of like, you know, urgent and important? The urgent's always going to win. The urgent is always going to win because someone's going to be like, Jill, did you do that? Did you do this? Hey, how about this? Hey, I need this thing. So the urgent will always win. And the important is like, that's where you need to give your 10%, your best 10, your first 10 minutes of the morning or your last 10 minutes at night, whatever your like peak productivity time is, like, give it to that important stuff and make sure that you're aligned with what that important stuff is, because no one else is going to filter it for you.
Yeah, that's beautiful.